guys, it's Dylan Laine and I am back with another Q&A specifically for April 2018. I asked you guys to send me your questions on Instagram as well as on the YouTube polls, so I haven't looked at them yet. I'm just gonna kind of scroll through, pick ones at random, and answer them. If you have questions that I didn't answer, make sure you put them in the comments down below and let's get started. Ryan asks, what do you write first, the music or the lyrics? Can you do it vice versa? Both. Sometimes I write the music first, sometimes I write the lyrics first. Sometimes the lyrics come to me more naturally, sometimes the music comes to me more naturally. Sometimes they both magically come together at once, and then other times neither of them come to me at all and I have to work really hard to get them. So it's just different on different days. Hunter asks, when you write your songs, where do you find the ideas for them? Also, any tips for beginners getting into songwriting? I find ideas from a lot of things. In fact, I have a video called 25 Song Lyric Writing Ideas. But I think the most common place that I get my ideas from would be my heart. No, but seriously, it would just be the beautiful things in my life, the things that I'm grateful for, the blessings, and also some of the obstacles in my life and how I've overcome them with God. All of those things bring me the most inspiration, as well as telling other people's stories. As far as tips for beginners getting into songwriting, practice and don't feel like every song you write has to be the best song or the song that you show someone to impress them. The Groovy Guitar Dude asks, what is the best piece of musical advice you have ever received? I'm just going to tell you one of my favorite pieces of musical advice that I've ever received. And it was when a songwriting professor of mine said that at some point you will write the best song you've ever written in your life. It could have already happened. And so that doesn't mean that you don't always strive to write a really good song, but it does mean that you can take the pressure off of yourself to always try and top the best song that you've written. Thea Loves asks, can you please give advice in strumming better? Yes, I would say pick a strumming pattern and practice it for 2 weeks straight. No other strumming patterns. Practice it very slow, and then once you get comfortable with it, speed it up a little bit more until you're comfortable with that, then speed it up a little bit more. After those 2 weeks, if it's going well, then choose a new strumming pattern to learn, and so on. Sophia Raquel asks, between guitar and ukulele, which one do you like better? And to be honest, I like the ukulele better. I'm not saying I like how it sounds better, I just enjoy playing it a little bit more because it's more comfortable, it's smaller, it hurts my fingers less, and it's just cute. I can travel with it. It's just very convenient. Lyle asks, what can I do if I don't have any confidence with my voice and my ukulele, and I think that I'm not good enough, but I really want to perform in front of people, but I'm so shy to even sing and play in front of my family and friends? My advice to you would be to not worry so much yet about playing in front of people or friends and family, and to first work on confidence alone. Once you feel confident alone with yourself, with your playing and your singing, then try to play in front of family and friends, and I think you'll notice a big difference. So what you want to do is you want to sing and play alone, but you want to intentionally work on building your skills in those areas. So practice voice, practice ukulele, or whatever instrument. Do that for a long time. Do it every day for a little bit of time, over a long period of time, and then you'll slowly start to feel more and more confident and empowered. And then after that, then say, hey, mom and dad, come in my room, come listen, and play a song and see how you feel. Juliana Arden asks, what's your opinion on someone playing the ukulele and singing during worship, like they're part of the worship team? Sounds awesome to me. Captor Cookie asks, waffles or pancakes? Chocolate chip pancakes. Marjay Beasley asks, how do I get past the stage of thinking every song that I write is cheesy or not good enough? Accept that your song is cheesy and maybe not good enough, because you're practicing right now, you're learning, you're growing, and if you write a bunch of cheesy songs, that's so much better than writing no songs. If you're writing a bunch of songs that aren't good enough, that's way better than writing no songs. So that's awesome that you're writing songs. Just keep writing, and over time, you'll notice that they start to become less and less cheesy, and they'll become better and better. And I would say just drop your expectations for now. The question you should be asking yourself is, am I getting better? Am I growing? Do I like the song I wrote today better than the song I wrote 2 weeks ago or a month ago? Liv S asks, what's your favorite memory? My favorite memory is my wedding day with my husband. It was so special. Best day of my life, and I just love him so much. Jordan Figgleberry asks, any tips for writing an instrumental for a song after you write the lyrics? That's a good question, and that's something that's kind of difficult to do, but I think the best advice I could give you would be to tell yourself that you're going to be flexible with your lyrics so that you can write the instrumental and the melody. I know that sometimes if you write the lyrics first and you feel like they're perfect, then it's going to be pretty difficult to construct the melody and the instrumental part around those lyrics. But if you give the lyrics a little bit of wiggle room, like let's say maybe you take out a sentence or take out a word here and there, have to add one, be flexible with that, and then that'll allow you to be more creative with the music part. Jenna Batani asks, did you ever deal with performance anxiety, and if so, how did you overcome it? Of course I did. The way that I overcame it was primarily through putting myself in performance situations that I wasn't comfortable in and just sort of going through the process of having anxiety but doing it anyways, and then getting more comfortable with it as time went on. A second really big component was practice and building my skill, because that gave me more confidence in the setting. Darla J. Colin asks, do you like to camp or hike or go boating or fishing? Do you have any pets? What's your favorite animal? What's your favorite flower? That's a lot of questions. I'll try to answer the ones that I know off the top of my head. So I have not gone camping much. There are things about it I think I would enjoy, like the food, s'mores, campfires, but sleeping in a tent, my favorite animal, oh my goodness, I don't know. I used to feel like I only really liked dogs, but lately I've definitely been expanding my love for all sorts of animals. Weird animals, animals that you wouldn't typically have as pets. I'm just suddenly fascinated with all of those. Lexi Warnecki asks, what was the first song you learned to play on the ukulele or piano? Piano, I'm not sure because I was 7 when I started. Ukulele, I'm pretty sure it was Somewhere Over the Rainbow, which I have a cover of on YouTube. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you so much for submitting your questions. There were so many good ones. And if you have any questions that I didn't answer, please post them in the comments down below. I would love to see them and to read them. And until next time, remember to play, write, and spread the light.
Joy comes for free, oh, it's living inside of me, dancing through